Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 2024 New London Waterford Speedball Champions Banquet. At this time, I'd like to turn the microphone over once again to Heidi McDonough.
Good evening, and welcome again to the 2024 New London Waterford Speedball Awards Banquet. I hope you all enjoyed the buffet dinner prepared by the chefs at the Marriott. I would like to extend a special thank you to Mary Costello, Senior Banquet Manager, for her countless hours of assistance in planning this, as well as her staff for their service. I would also like to extend a huge thank you to Keith Sear, Lisa and Brad Vogelsong, Kim and Haley Marino, and Mitch Bombard for your countless hours of assistance and help in setting up this beautiful banquet area tonight. We welcome as our guests, representing New England Racing Fuel, Alicia and Rich Goss. Thank you for coming tonight. We appreciate you. Tonight, we will honor 90 individuals for their driving accomplishments. But this would not happen without the car owner, their crew, sponsors, and our fan base. But first and foremost, we need a racetrack to run at, and for that, we thank Bruce Beamer. This year, we will begin the 74th year of running at the New London Waterford Speedball, a place we call home, a place where most times, on and off the track, we are family. Early in planning of the 2024 season, my co-manager and director of race operation, Chris Austell, who unfortunately fell very ill this morning and is unable to be here, wanted to bring back a driver's point fund. He worked with Bruce to establish this points fund, and I am proud to say tonight that the point fund was established, and we are tonight handing out to our drivers $34,767. We also, for the first time this year, had a points fund for our Wild and Wacky Wednesday nights. That points fund was a total of $10,300, and drivers will be receiving a letter and a check in the mail this coming week. "2025 brings more goals, more improvements on the horizon, but we couldn't do this without all of you. Without your support, your patience, and your teams. We look forward to making those changes, and we look forward to those who are making a change in their divisions or returning to the 2025 season. I welcome your vision, and you may not always be able to incorporate what you want, but I also welcome your knowledge and your information that you'd like to share. So please feel free to reach out to me. At the end of this evening, I am happy to say that the New London Waterford Speedball will release its 2025 schedule. So I have to say just one personal note. I am so proud of our staff at New London Waterford Speedball, the countless hours that they put in to coming and being there every week, sometimes taking a very hard time from some of the drivers, some of the crews, and some of the fans, but they show up and they're there. We do have some of our staff here with us tonight. If you would please stand and be joined in a round of applause. So with 90 individuals to be awarded, it's now time for me to turn the voice over to Dave Barabalt and John Gates as they bring us through our awards ceremony for 2024.
I know I speak for John and myself to all of you out there, all of our drivers and the teams. You guys are the show. John and I get to talk about you, get to announce, get to describe what you do. If it wasn't for everything that you do, John and I don't get to do something that we love very much. So thank you very much to all of you that come out and race here at the Speed Bowl on Wednesday nights and on Saturday nights. We certainly do appreciate it. On Saturday night competition, 44 different drivers drove to victory lane. It's now time to celebrate the best in the 9 action-packed divisions. I, along with John, will begin to honor our drivers, starting with the compact enduros. And if our compact enduro drivers 1 through 10 could begin to line up to my right. And we also, as they start to make their way up, if we could give them a hand. Every driver in this division is here with us tonight. 100% attendance for our compact enduro drivers. They bring it on the end of the night on a Saturday night. A lot of times providing the thrills after a night of action here at the Bowl. So once again, if we can give a round of applause for our top 10 in the compact enduros. And we'll start it off finishing in 10th. With 2 top 10s, please welcome Ethan Russell. Three top 10s and a top 5 for our 9th place finisher, Josh Prevost. Finishing in 8th with 4 top 10s and 2 top 5s, Dave McIntosh. In 7th, 2 top 10s and a top 5 for Paul Thurlow. I didn't get the other guys. Three top 10s for our 6th place finisher, Robert Jones. Finishing in 5th with 2 top 10s, Justin Prevost. In 4th, 3 top 10s and a top 5, Kyle Johnson. Four top 10s and 4 top 5s for our 3rd place runner, Jim Babalacco. In 2nd, with 5 top 10s, 5 top 5s, and a win, Glenn Marion Jr. And our champion, a 3rd-generation driver, 2 wins, 5 top 5s, and 5 top 10s. Please welcome Alan Coates Jr.
I'd like to thank a couple people. I'd like to thank Doug for letting me drive the car and never give it back. I'd like to thank my dad for fixing it every time it broke. And yeah, all my competitors have raced good. And yeah, thank you.
I think there were laps longer than that speech, but. Next up is the Open Street Stocks. It's time to meet my partner in crime and announcing here at the Speed Bowl. He's been with me since 2009. Please welcome Mr. John Gates.
Okay, we're going to do the street stock drivers. Come on over here and line up top 10 in open street stocks. Also, I want to mention that the photo booth will be open basically right after our celebration, so we don't want to get everybody jammed up over there. Be plenty of time to go out and get pictures with your better halves. So, once again, open street stocks, guys. Come on over. You know, when you think about open street stocks, we had 22 cars that raced this year in the open street stock division. We had drivers coming in from all kinds of different tracks, mostly Seekonk guys who come out here and they clean house somewhat. One word about our open street stock division. We had two champions in this division so far. Joe Kohler and Bo Norman are the former champions in this class. But one word about this division that I saw was fast. The open street stocks were extremely fast this year, and one guy in particular was just about as quick as you can possibly get because he won them all. All right, let's take a look at our 10th place open street stock driver. 10th place in points. This driver drove the old school Petty Blue number 81. He comes out of Uncasville, Connecticut. He's only raced in this division a couple of events, but he was very fast. That 81 car looks really good. He races late models and legends as well in 2024. He is a Speedbowl champion. His name, P.J. Evans. P.J. had 2 top 10s this year in the open street stock division. Finishing 9th in points, this guy here too as well tonight in the Diamond Marine in United Towing number 83 from Colchester, Connecticut. He's a former street stock champion, always racing up front. Let us welcome Ed Gersh Jr. Ed Gersh Jr. picking up 2 top 10s and 2 top 5s. This guy is a class act and a hard race car driver. RLS Performance brings us our 8th place finisher in our open street stocks. He drives car number 10 out of North Dartmouth, Massachusetts. One of the top late model drivers in the country on the ACT Tour. An honor to have him race with us when he can. Derek Gluchacki. Finishing 7th in the point standings. Driving the Nats Racing number 3. From Rehoboth, Massachusetts, a regular at the Seekonk Speedway, where he and his brother Chris compete in the sportsman division. Successful indeed. Finishing in 7th spot, it is the number 3 machine, and I got to look this guy up. It is Nathan Rio. I always destroy that last name. Nathan Rio, car number 3, unable to attend tonight's action for our banquet. So Nathan Rio, congratulations. Finishing in the 6th position, this driver is here, driving the Volpe pre-owned cars, Killingworth Garage, Guilford, Texaco, number 52 out of Durham, Connecticut. He is a 5-time track champion and one of the all-time greatest drivers at the Speed Bowl. Whenever he races, he is a winner. They call him Stone Cold. Welcome, Al Stone the third. We're talking 3 top 10s in the open street stocks and 3 top 5s. The 52 cars are always quick. Finishing 5th, not with us here this evening, but can I have our next division? The NX Legend cars line up to my right. NX Legend cars, please line up to my right. This driver is in car number 38 on a weekly basis in the Carnes Automotive Special. They call him the Doctor from East Lyme, Connecticut. It's John Porter. John Porter finished 5th in the open street stocks. Unable to attend tonight, but 3 top 10s, and congratulations. Finishing 4th, this guy also not able to attend tonight. They call him the Entertainer. He drives the Perry Lathrop number 36, new style street stock out of Salem, Connecticut, a 4-time track champion at the Speed Bowl and at Thompson Speedway. This is the Entertainer. It is Corey Hutchings. Finishing 3rd in the open street stocks, coming in from Ashland, Massachusetts. He drives the Seekonk Sportsman number 77 machine, a fast car and a drive to the front each and every time he raced. Always a tough competitor. We welcome in car number, and I don't have this guy's number either. I believe it's Andrew Gillis. Yes, it is. Andrew Gillis, he got 4 top 10s, 2 top 5s. unable to attend. Second spot in our open street stock, starting the Northeast Truck and Off-Road number 67 machine. From Uncasville, Connecticut, he races all over the East Coast and finished second just 2 weeks ago at Dillon, South Carolina Speedway's New Year's Bash. He's a Speed Bowl champion as well. Welcome, Aaron Plemons. Aaron picked up 4 top 10s and 3 top 5s. And our champion, he drives the RLS Performance, car number 19, and I believe it's a Dodge Challenger. Don't let me get that wrong. He comes in from Hope Valley, Rhode Island. He's a Seekonk Speedway champion and now a Speed Bowl champion. Perfect season, 5.45. The Rocket, he is your champion, driving car number 19, Ryan Lynham. Good job, bro. 5 top 10s, of course, 5 top 5s, and 5 wins. Holy cow, this car was quick. Pretty much trying to catch this guy all season long. Here he is, Ryan Lynham.
Thank you. All right, I'll make this one quick, but big thanks to my car owners, Richard Sprague, Emily Sprague, RLS Performance, and my crew that's here tonight, Chris, Larry, and my teammate Derek. And big thanks to our significant others that support us week in, week out. And my girlfriend was here tonight. And congrats to the other champions and the staff that gives us a place to race. Thank you, guys.
And we go right back to Dave Barabalt with the NX Legend cars. NX Legend cars up next.
In the Legends cars, we'll start off first with our Rookie of the Year. Please welcome Daniels. Finishing in 10th with a win on Blast-Off Weekend, the 29th of June and the 10th of August, it is Zach Martinez. In 9th place with 8 top 10s, it is Dennis Pantani. And Dennis is unable to be with us tonight. In 8th with wins on the 11th of May, the 1st of June, July 20th and 261 points, it is Jace Mongen. And Jace is also unable to attend as he's trading in a suit for a fire suit as he is racing down in Virginia. Finishing in 7th, you met her before as our Rookie of the Year. Please welcome back Leilani Daniels. In 6th, with 300 points, Sydney Cook. And at this time, if the top 10 in our truck division can begin to assemble to my right. Finishing in 5th with 322 points, Wade Emke. In 4th, with 334 points, Patrick Smith. Our third place finisher scored his first ever Legends career win on the 3rd of August, 403 points for Dylan Freeman. No speech. You don't have to. All right, good. Just pictures, Dylan. No speech. You're free. Later on, you can thank your dad, the wallet. Finishing in second, Riley Paul with 416 points. Congratulations, Riley. And now to meet our champion, a third-generation driver. He won on the 25th of May, the 20th of July, the 3rd of August, the 17th of August, the 14th of September, the 5th of October, and closed out the season at Blastoff with a win. 438 points for P.J. Evans.
Hello, everyone. What an incredible season it has been. Standing here tonight, I'm proud to finally be able to call myself a champion. Success in racing is never a solo endeavor, and I owe many of my achievements to the support and dedication of so many people. First and foremost, I want to thank my dad. Your tireless efforts and late nights in the garage and at the track have been the backbone to our success. From the person who fine-tuned every aspect of the cars, I couldn't thank you enough for making my racing career a lifelong dream. None of this would have been possible without you. Maybe this year we can be able to share the racetrack together, and we'll find out if you're washed up or not. So wait for that one. I also want to thank my family and friends. Your encouragement, patience, and belief in me have been my driving force. Whether cheering from the stands or offering a comforting word after a tough race, your support has meant the world to me. Lastly, I'd like to thank my sponsors, Sean and Tom Buffington from TS Motorsports, all the Monahans at Team Critical, and last but Jeff Miller, Sharp Improvements, Milani Sholowski Motorsports, CT Septic and Inspections, and last but not least, Jesse Police, who has supported me since I started racing in the Wild Thing karts at Stafford. Your guys' support has allowed me to chase my dreams and achieve greatness on the track. I'm excited about this upcoming season, as I will still be taking the Legend out a few times this year, but we're going to start shifting our focus towards the street stock. Congrats to all the other champions, and good luck to everyone this season. Thank you.
Now PJ will receive his champion's jacket and retrieve his phone. And I think the challenge flag has been thrown in the Evans family. And now it's time to go tailgates up with the trucks. And returning to the microphone, here's John Gates.
All right, Dave, sure enough, tailgates up. Trucks put on a great season. What a year it was. Great racing with 33 different drivers competing throughout the season. 6 drivers picked up victories in 17 races, and just 1 point separated the top 2 trucks. Drama, passion, and hardcore racing made this a must-see race every Saturday night that they competed. What a season it was, and congratulations to all our truck drivers. Let's celebrate first with our 2024 Rookie of the Year. This driver comes to us from Waterford, picking up an incredible 2 wins and 15 top 10s in 17 races. He drives the number 07, the PB Pierce Bertram. Arkwright Automation, Meineke Car Care, Jan Electric's Critical Signs, Screen Printing and Hair by Emma Monahan. The 07 from Waterford, Connecticut, Austin Long. Austin getting his plaque. Man, Rookie of the Year. Good-looking rookie right there. Finishing 10th. This driver here tonight, and we're glad he is. He drives the 30 machine, the CIC Automotive, 9 races this year, in the Beal backup truck number 30 from Mystic. It's Ryan Bannister. Ryan Bannister, he'll finish 10th. Good run, brother. Ryan gets a plaque, and I'll tell you, that 30 was coming on. towards the end of the season, finishing in position number 9 for the season. Unable to attend tonight, but this guy was quick. The TNT Auto Works, Billy T's Fabrication, number 77. He's the dirt tracker. He raced 13 of 17 events, and he's going modified racing in 2025 from Quaker Hill, Connecticut, Troy Prentice. Finishing in position number 8. The TNT Auto Works, number 7 from Quaker Hill as well, racing all 17 events, getting faster by the week. We call her the better half. She drives. The number 7, it's Casey Prentice. Cassie Prentice. Good luck. Good job. All right, continuing on here. This driver competes in the number 25 machine. Quick this year. Elving Heating and Cooling, DAI Restore, Brookview Heavy Equipment and Repair. The number 25, he finished 7th, a rookie driver who raced all 17 events. We call him the family man from Woodbridge, Connecticut. It's David Venice. David Venice. Good job, Dave. Finishing 6th in our Speedboat Truck Division. Driving the thank you to our veterans, Toyota, CIC Automotive, and Support Our Troops, number 30. Fast all year long. Intense battles all year long. A cool-looking Army green truck and a former champion here at the Waterford Speed Bowl from Ledyard, Connecticut. The real deal. It is Charles Beal. Charlie had himself a fast truck this year and wasn't afraid to use it. Will the mini stock drivers from positions 2 through 10, please line up over here to my right. All right, this next driver finished 5th in the point standings, and she was quick. In the Chris Cody's Golf Shop, Earth Elements, Right-of-Way Solutions, Competitive Edge Coatings, and Rondo Racing Engines, a 2-time track champion and a 4-time Connecticut State Archery champion. The MSM Motorsports number 92, making black and pink fast. The number 99 machine, Melania Shalaski. Good one, Melania. Breaking into the top 5 this year, finishing 4th in the point standings. Quick for sure, right out of the box. First ever Speedbowl win on June the 8th to make 3 generations of winning in the Coutu family, changing the silver and orange machine to a racy bright orange mid-season. The number 33 was very fast in 2024. This driver comes down from Moosup, Connecticut. Welcome, Jake Coutu. Jake Coutu. 4th place in the points, 15 top 10s, 9 top 5s, and a victory this year for Jake, man. Congratulations. Heidi handing out the hardware here today. Finishing 3rd in the point standings. This driver is quick. Crystal signs and screen printing. PB, Purse, and Bertram, Meineke Muffler Special, the 07, our Rookie of the Year, and very competitive all season in the trucks. A good-looking ride and a talented race driver from Waterford, Connecticut. Welcome back, Austin Long. Austin had 15 top 10s, 9 top 5s, and 2 victories this year. Unbelievable for a rookie driver. Finishing 2nd in the point standings. He drives the beautiful white B&W Paving number 81 machine. This guy will race you as tough as you want to race. We saw him in street stocks, late models, and trucks, plus some Carolina super stock racing. Talented and fast. A winner in the Thompson World Series Pro Truck Race last October from Mystic, Connecticut. Welcome, Tyler Chapman. Tyler getting the hardware there from Heidi, and our champion. This driver won by just 1 point in the Premier Planning Professional JFK Roofing Right-of-Way Solutions Napa of Groton and Rondo Racing Engine Special. Coming in from Uncasville, Connecticut, this guy is very fast. He is your champion. He drives the number 84. It is Brett Strickland.
Good evening, everyone. First, I would like to thank Bruce Beamer, track officials, safety crew, and fellow competitors for an exciting season. Also, huge congratulations to the other track champions, especially my best friend PJ Evans over there. It is so cool winning a championship together in the same year. One of these days we'll race against each other. To be standing here tonight was never a thought that crossed my mind going into the 2024 season. After a horrible end to my rookie year in rebuilding the truck, we were not sure if we were going to make the opener. We finished the morning of, and with an eyeballed setup, actually made it. I was slow, but we made it. Halfway through the season, things finally clicked. I got my first win and strung together 9 podium finishes. Consistent top 5 finishes throughout the season put us into contention for the championship. Going into the last race, I was only 4 points behind the 81, who had a dominant season. I knew that all I could do was keep my nose clean, get to the front, and try and pull away. This season would not have been possible without the support of a ton of people. From the pits to stands, I appreciate you all. Rondo, you have become family over these past years. Phil and Kara, you have given me my first chance in a race car. I'm forever grateful for that. Bo, thank you for everything this season, especially all the fuel pumps. Grandpa, thank you for all your hard work in the pits every week. Since day one of my racing career, you have always been there to help out. Mima, I always look for your thumbs up in turn 1 whenever I pull into the track. Uncle Josh and my cousin JT, all the help in the pits and in the shop this season has meant so much. Uncle Jeff and Aunt Liz, thank you for all your help in the pits and always for being there for me. We wouldn't be able to do this without you all. Pepe and Grammy, thank you for being here tonight and always supporting me. Pep, thank you for giving me a jump start on racing with the go-kart at your house and all the mud pit races on my tractor. Auntie Sonia, thank you for all your support and encouragement throughout the season. Louie and Ryder, this year has been so great working with you guys, and I can't wait to see what Ryder accomplishes in this coming race season. To my sister Maddie, thank you for always supporting me with everything I do. Dad, thank you for always being there for me and supporting me. This championship is for you, and I hope one day I can repay you for all of the blood, sweat, and tears that you put into my racing. Mom, thank you for making sure we made it to the track every week. I am forever grateful for your support and your guidance that made me who I am today. Lastly, I would not be here tonight without the continued support from my sponsors. Thank you, JFK Roofing, Premier Planning Professionals, Route 85 Flooring, Heat Your Meat, Right Your Way Solutions, Napa of Bryan, Captain Seth Sport Fishing, Evans Carpentry, Rondo Racing Engines, Dan Pinion, and my Uncle Jeff and Aunt Liz. I hope you all have a great night, and thank you all again.
So Brad Strickland will be getting the Hoosier East tire jacket along with that beautiful cup trophy, and he is your 2024 Speedboat Truck season champion.
The 4-cylinder full-fender division, the mini stocks, provided us with thrills all season and one of the closest races that it was decided by a hair. Now it's time to meet the top 10 and our Rookie of the Year. And that Rookie of the Year drives the number 46, John Curry Jr. And John, don't run too far away, as John finished in 10th in the 2024 race season. Finishing in 9th with 298 points. This driver started his career at the Riverside Park Speedway, a track that has been closed since 1999. The Go Fast grandfather, please welcome the number 6 of Nick Pepakota. This driver had some tough luck through the season, but he persevered. 342 points for the driver who finished 8th, the defender, Bill Sylvia. Another veteran of the mini stocks, 347 points for 7th place, Brad Caddick. This driver continued to improve week after week, and it's only a matter of time before she passes her dad. 392 points for Erica Canfield. Finishing in 5th and unable to attend tonight with wins on Blast-Off Weekend and August the 10th is David Lee. Also unable to attend, accumulating 427 points, this driver has had wins on the 11th of May, the 25th of May, the 27th of July, and the 21st of September. It is Chris Garside. Finishing in 3rd with 3 wins on June 15th, July 3rd, and the August 24th, 430 points for David Dorr. He ended the season with a win and was 1 point from the championship. 459 points for the King, John Babalako. I'll have to get out the correction fluid. And now it is time to meet the champion of the mini stocks. He was a winner on June 8th, the 31st of August, and the 5th of October. He becomes a 4-time mini stock track champion. Driver of the number 25, Charles Can Do Canfield.
Make this as quick as possible, which it won't be. I want to start off by thanking Bruce Beamer and the entire staff that helps keep the speedball running. To my wife, Shayla, thank you for letting me enjoy what I love to do. To my girls, Kayla, Erica, Ariani, and Kylie, thank you for being my biggest fans and cheering me win or lose. JoJo, thanks for having my back whether it's on or off the track. You know what I mean. Cheryl, I know you can't make it all the time, but thanks for showing up when you can. Al Stone, I know I can be a pain sometimes. Don't worry. I got some ideas. Just kidding. Crazy Charlie, also known as my dad. Thanks for making sure the car is there every race at 9 a.m. Robbie, thanks for always being ready to help. Billy Turcout, when you're feeling under the weather, you still show up. Hope you start feeling better soon. Good luck on your surgery next week. The whole Stone family, the Norman family, thanks. John Bavalacco, good luck on your next venture. It was a blast racing against you. Erica, I'm very proud of how you have grown in division and how much fun I have racing against you. Shout out to a couple of my competitors that I can count on if ever I'm in a jam for parts or even a car to use. Chris Garside, Nick Papakota, John Curry. My sponsors, I couldn't do it without them. Bizzuto Brothers Refuse, Jim's Lawn Care, Moroso, Mark Panaroni at New England Automotive, D&D Trucking, Big A, and Jake's Repair. One last thing. Just before I started my whole racing career, about 6 months before I decided to start, my mother had passed away. This is for her. I don't talk about her much because it's a real touchy subject to me. So she meant a lot to me, and she told me to pursue this a while ago. So this one's for her. Thank you.
And now receiving his championship trophy and championship jacket from Heidi McDonough, once again another hand for our mini stock champion, Charles Canfield. Next up are the street stocks and John Gates.
All right, street stock time. Going to be a good one. 17 races, 31 cars strong, and some of the greatest down-to-the-wire finishes of all time in the street stocks. Racing comes at its best on Saturday nights, and a street stock feature should not be missed. 5 drivers tasted victory lane in 2024, and like I said, 17 races and a total of 31 cars. First, though, let's celebrate our street stock Rookie of the Year. He drives the Tea Kettle Restaurant, number 58. From Madison, Connecticut, Dave Chasko. He had 8 top 10s. 8 top 10s. And this guy is one hard worker. Rookie of the Year. Congratulations, brother. Dave Chasko. What a season he had. Yeah, go on over there and get your plaque, brother. All right. Tea Kettle Restaurant. Flat Black Kutu Racing Chevrolet finished 10th. Driving car number 3. We called him the Intimidator with Earnhardt colors from Danielson, Connecticut. Part of the Kutu clan. We welcome Adam Kutu. That black number 3 car coming on pretty good towards the end of the year. Congrats, Adam. Picks him up a 10th place plaque in our street stock division. Not able to attend tonight, but this guy drives the familiar red and white traditional mortgage number 74. He's one of street stock racing's best of the best. He's raced in 12 events for the street stock division this year with some tough finishes. Coming in from Bristol, Connecticut, unable to attend, unfortunately, is Joe Arena. Finishing in position number 8. He raced in all 17 events in 2024 with better results as the season wore down. A hard worker with a cool race car, the Tea Kettle Breakfast and Lunch Restaurant, Chubby Smoke and Barbecue Special, the number 58 from Madison, of course. It is David Chasko. Finishing 7th in the point standings. He drives the K&B Racing Chima Motorsports, number 56. He had a strong... Also becoming one of our most popular drivers. Hold on, brother. He had a strong second half of the season after a mid-season injury. Strong in his heat races and getting much closer to his first win. Racing in 16 events in the quick black and white Chevrolet. From Yonkers, New York and New London, Connecticut, the much improved Aikachima. Ike looking sharp tonight. All right, finishing in the 6th position. Unable to make it tonight, he drives the Carnes Automotive Sanford Plumbing Connecticut River Outboard Special, the black and yellow number 38. He raced in all 17 events from East Lyme, Connecticut. The fearless doctor, it is John Porter. John Porter. Can we have positions 2 through 10 in our late models? Late models 2 through 10, please line up over under the screen. Finishing 5th in our point standings, he drives the familiar United Towing, Diamond Marine, Advanced Mobility Wheels, Brantford Radiator, number 83 Camaro, a former champion with 31 career wins and back-to-back this year. One of the greatest street stock drivers of all time, from Colchester, Connecticut, it is Ed Gersh Jr. It's always a great interview with this guy in Victory Lane. Ed Gersh Jr., congratulations, man. 5th place, he gets a top 5 in the point standings. It was since 2016 that he had not won. So this year, picking up back-to-back features was very cool. Finishing 4th in the point standings. This driver competes in the Critical Signs, Groton Tire and Auto Service, Chesterfield Liquors, Mugavero's Garage, Groton Bowling Center, Buttermore Plumbing and Heating, D&L Services, Searcy Automotive, Scott Belisle, Don Spence Jr. Racing number 9, a former track champion from Uncasville, Connecticut. They call him Giggity. Welcome, Sean Gaedeke. Ow! 16 top 10s, 9 top 5s, which you all can see. Losing my voice already. All right, third place after his trophy in the Volpe pre-owned cars, Big A Auto Parts, Guilford, Texaco, Killingworth Garage, B&W Paving, Shoreline Wraps, Parker Home Services, Jake's Repair, Bo Norman, number 12. He's a 5-time track champion, 68, I believe, career street stock victories. One of the best, and no, he did not win the Thompson Pro Truck Race. They call him Stone Cold from Durham, Connecticut. He drives that number 12 machine. It is Al Stone III. We're talking 16 top 10s, 13 top 5s, 4 wins. This guy can absolutely wheel it. Trophy and a check, can't beat that. And a hug from Heidi. All right, second place in the point standings. This guy was extremely quick all season long. All right, he drives the Saybrook Reynolds, Peak Performance Fabrication, Roots Auto Repair, Canton Racing Products, Chima Motorsports, Grossman Chevrolet and Nissan, New England Power Equipment, the orange and silver number 80, 23 years old, a speedster from Old Saybrook, Connecticut, a big part of the Root Racing family with talent from on high. It's Norm Root III. Good job, buddy. All right, man. The Quiet Riot. All right. Nice trophy there for Norm Root. Let's take a look and talk about our track champion. Driving the Auto Door Doctor, Northeast Truck and Off-Road, Montville Polish Club, Faith Construction, Twisted Tea Special. He drives that number 67 from the Plemons Racing family and an absolute wheelman, winning the Street Stock Championship by 1 point. The black and gold Uncasville, Connecticut Speedster is your 2024 Street Stock Champion. It is Aaron Plemons.
All right. I'm going to try to keep this short and sweet. I'm probably going to have the worst speech here, but good evening, everybody. It's thank you to Speedball for letting us do this, celebrate our champions and everybody that came out to Speedball this year. It's pretty cool, and everybody knows the driver gets the most popularity, the driver gets talked about the most, but everybody knows, some people know, the real ones know that the guys in the garage make this all happen, and my dad is my hero. I can't thank him enough for everything he does. You know, he takes a lot of, stuff from my mom for being in the garage so long, and if without this, it wouldn't be him. My mother, my awesome, beautiful mother, she makes sure everybody's fed on race days. She makes sure we have the funds to do what we need to do, and can't do those two enough. My parents they're a blessing of my life, and thank you so much. And for my racing career, these two stepped aboard, George and Kim. George is pretty huge for my father. He's in the garage 40 hours a week, just like my dad, and can't thank you enough for what you've done for my career. Kim, for letting him come up. You don't know this yet, but he spends a lot more than you think, so thank you to those two. And my crew, my best friends that show up every week, Ethan Brewster, he hasn't missed a race since my Super X days in 2018, so you can't ever beat that. Mike's like a brother to me. Justin, Bill Paso, Christian Herman, those guys are my guys, my rock that helped me in the pits. So I can't thank them enough. Sorry. And thank you to my beautiful girlfriend Emma. She never forgets, never let me guess who I am as a driver, and I never lose confidence. Her father Diego helped me out big. She gave me the parts I needed to continue racing. I appreciate that a lot. And thank you. And I can't thank Pastoral family enough for all the support they show me, and my sponsors, Faith Construction, my Uncle Michael, who is not here tonight, but he does so much for me. He's a sponsor. Northeast Truck and Off-Road, Automatic Door Doctor, Donatello's with a Twist, Twisted Tea, Montville Polish Club, CT Scrap, D&M Custom and Forwarding, Remodeling, Shoreline Wraps, the No Family, John White, Joe Brown, and another guy I really need to thank before I get off this is he became like a second father to me in racing. Joey Coates has taught me so much in racing. I can never thank him enough. Big mentor to me. I can't thank him enough for all the calls, everything. He shows up to the garage when we need. The Garrow family, they give me everything that I need as well. They help me up in the shop. And thank you to everybody. You know, this is a pretty cool deal, and hopefully I can be here again. Thank you.
So we definitely need our late model drivers up here under the screen for positions 2 through 10. Late model drivers 2 through 10, come on up and join us here to the right and under the screen. Hey, gets the beautiful Hoosier Tire East or race jacket, a check, a trophy, and that cool belt. Once again, Aaron Plemons, he put that number 67 car to victory lane this year quite a few times. Okay, up next will be the late models and my buddy Dave Barabal.
Just a reminder, at the end of the night, Power Posse Productions will open up the dance floor, and we'll get to find out what is scarier. Some of your dance moves or going 3 wide speedball suicide on a Saturday night. The late models, our Rookie of the Year and 10th place finisher is unable to attend. That is Devin Deshaves. Finishing in 9th, also unable to attend, is RC3 Ray Christian III. Finishing in 8th and also unable to attend is Rich Staskowski. Joey LeMay came home 7th, and he is also unable to attend. Finishing in 6th with a win on the 11th of May, it is Ryan Lynham, a second-generation driver and the 2022 truck champion. Finishing in 5th, it is Emma Monahan. Another second division driver, the 2022 Legends champ, 2023 truck champ, a winner on June the 29th, September 21st, and wrapping it up at the finale, it's Brody Monahan. And Brody, Uncle Diego, if he is going to film during Speed Weeks, needs a steadier hand on the phone. Especially when you're trying to announce the race in practice at home. Finishing in 3rd, the number 50 of Mike Benavides. A former mini stock and street stock champion is up next in 2nd with wins on June the 15th and July the 27th, Doug in a Hurry Curry. And also, if my SK Light Modified drivers, positions 2 through 10, can please line up to my right. And now to meet our champion and some of the accolades that he acquired. 107 career wins ties him for 2nd on the all-time Speedbowl win list with Hall of Famer Phil Rondo. 7 wins this season, 54 in the late models, including his 100th career win. 18 seasons he has acquired a win here at the Speedbowl. The 2024 late model champion, please welcome from Berlin, Connecticut, in the Sign Pro number 17, racing, Jason Palmer.
I'm way too short for this mic. Here we go. Good evening, everyone. I didn't really prepare too much, but there's a lot that goes into our season. First and foremost, I want to thank my father, my mother, because without them, I wouldn't be here. You know, my father also tells me how much I suck and how bad the car is, and I'm, 5th on the speed charts, even though I'm only a 1/4 of a tenth off the guy that's the fastest. So, he always pushes me a little harder to make sure that I'm the best I could be, and the car is as best as it can be. the crew, my friends, we've always been together. We've done everything since Legend Cars. You know, when it hits the fan, they're there. I mean, they come running, they come to help. Just all my fellow competitors, Doug, Brody, Ryan. It was a lot of fun running you guys this year. We put on some good shows. My sponsors, SignPro, obviously, they're my primary sponsor and my employer, so they definitely helped me the most for where I am. Manafort Brothers, CWPM. This year we lost Johnny Manafort. He was a good dude that's been around in the racing society for a long time, and he's helped us out with Island Coal Marine and yacht sales. Connecticut Tire and Auto, Keith Shaler. He hasn't been to many races this year. He's been, a bit too busy motorboating. Just Waddell Communications, FK Rod Ends, Gallagher, GMC. Just everyone that helps out. There's a lot that goes into it, and it's tough to make it work for the year. My wife and kids, they definitely sacrifice the most, seeing me gone all the time and not enjoying as much as I can. But the good news is my 6-year-old son Chase has become a champion too, so that's a 3rd-generation champion in our family, and we're taking a step in the right direction. Another person that we lost this year was Bear. Bear was around since I was a young kid, and he was like a teddy bear to me. So it was always he was always somebody, if you can call in the middle of the night and say, hey, I got a question, things doing this, get in, and he'd say, do this. It's the weirdest thing ever, but do this, and it'll just fix it. And it never fixed it, but he had great ideas. Thanks for the staff at Waterford, Julie, Heidi, the Volga songs, everyone that just do what they do to make this track successful. Bruce for keeping the place open and giving us a place to race and have fun. And obviously, everyone else that comes out and supports us. Thank you.
And receiving his championship trophy and jacket, Jason Palmer, the 2024 champion of the late models. Very quickly, he mentioned Billy Bear Clicchio, who passed away in November. My one Billy Bear story is the year after Ted Christopher passed, Keith Rocco was running for Bear in an MRS race at the Speed Bowl, and being the pit road announcer, I went to Bear during a break and asked him, what's the difference between Keith Rocco and Ted Christopher driving your car? And point blank, with a dead stare, he goes, Keith doesn't swear as much as Teddy does. With that, it's time to return the mic to John Gates, and he will talk to you about our SK Light competitors.
Alrighty, thank you, Dave. All right, our SK Lights are next, and the SK Lights are still one of the most competitive divisions in the Northeast, or anywhere for that matter. These guys and gals rock around our tricky speed bowls, 3/8 mile paved oval, and what they get out of those crate motors is absolutely amazing. Let's talk Rookie of the Year for 2024. This driver travels down from West Swansea, New Hampshire, and we're glad he does. Talent on the rise in the West Swansea Automotive Spafco number 76. It's Eddie G. Eddie Garmalo. 2 wins this year in that number 76 car. Not an easy task. Finishing in the 10th position in our point standings. He drives the Joey Guns Racing, SAAS Lawn Care, Paradise Marine and Dock, GJS Construction, Fowler's Auto Wrecking, Rad Racing Engine, CD Chassis. Number 47, it is that's a chassis pro. Number 47, the talented young driver in the black and red modified, Zach Racer, unable to attend this evening. Finishing in the 9th position. In the Rad Race Engines, Classic Auto Incorporated, Mohawk Northeast, Chassis Pro, Belltown Motors, Team Critical, Progress Gas Installation, FW Webb number 14, a 3-time quarter midget champion and rising star in the SK Lights. Coming in from East Hampton, Connecticut, welcome Callie Trapp. And that is a CD chassis?
CD chassis.
Callie getting her plaque and her check. Finishing 8th in the point standings. And the Chassis Pro Black and Blue number 12X from the famous Slater racing family of grandfather Bill Slater and the V8 Modified. A winner at Stafford Motor Speedway Pro 2 Modifieds and a track champion in 2021 from Manchester, Connecticut. Welcome Amanda Slater, 12X. Amanda had 7 top 10s this year and coming on strong. Congratulations, Amanda. 8th place in that 12X machine. Our 7th place finisher drives the Busy Bee Learning Center, Team Critical, Critical Signs, RJ's Plumbing and Heating, Chris's Automotive, R&G Seal Coating, Heidi's Creations, and Noble Construction. The Iron Horse Equipment, KRR, Keith Rocco Racing, Cindy Lou along for the ride, Black and Blue number 16, a winner at Thrall 3, Connecticut Racetracks, and he is rushing to get up here. We call him Winnie the Pooh, and he can definitely wheel a modified. It is Nick Hovey. That guy could win anywhere, that's for sure. Finishing 6th in the point standings. This driver drives the U.S. Extruders, Cyclecraft Fitness, Lathrop Vending, Dynamic Alliance, PB Purse Bertram, Pro Systems Northeast, Needco, Spafco Racing. Number 19, the Black and Green and Fast. A cool-looking ride from Stonington, Connecticut, John Brunel. Congrats. And might I say a class act. Good-looking ride, that's for sure, in that number 19 this year. Finishing in the top 5, and at this time we need our SK Modifieds from positions 2 through 10 to come on over here and line up under the screen. SK Modified drivers 2 through 10, please come and line up for under the screen. Finishing 5th, he got him a top 5 in the points. They call him Eddie G out of West Swansea, New Hampshire. A Spafco race car number 76, up-and-coming talent, looking for a NASCAR rookie race season next year. He's also our Rookie of the Year, top 5 in points, Eddie G, Eddie Garmalo. Finishing 4th in the point standings, driving the Spear Brothers Tree Service. Classic Builders, Black and Pink Rocket Ship. She drives the number 21, one of New England's most popular drivers, always racing tough at all 3 Connecticut racetracks. From Wolcott, Connecticut, Sammy Anderson. Unfortunately, Sammy not able to attend tonight's awards ceremony, but congratulations to Sammy for finishing 4th for 2024. She had 1 win, 7 top 5s. And 15 top 10s. 3rd place in the points, starting the Guilford Texaco. Serve Pro of Norwich, JSB Motorsports number 51, 8 career SK Light wins. He was our 2023 SK Light champion. As tough as nails driver, always racing for the win. From Norwich, Connecticut, they call him Johnny O, John O'Sullivan. Picking up a win this year, 9 top 5, 16 top 10s. Finishing 2nd in the point standings. In the Marvin Racing, Crystal Auto Body, U.S. Navy, Forged by the Sea, Marvin's Midway Auto, 32 Signs, My 3 Sons Racing, perhaps the classiest SK Light in all of New England, always fast. From the famous Art Berry family of modified greats, welcome the Hot Shoe from Griswold, Connecticut. It is Tyler Berry. And picking up our championship in the SK Light Modifieds. He is your 2024 champion in the Lighthouse Sign, Sullivan Paving Company, Tracy Cooley Realtor, Chris's Lawn Care, JSB Carbs, F82 Designs, Fox Hill Racing, Chassis Pro number 78, the Red Rider Flash. He was fast all season long. Bowden Racing to the front, East Haddam, Connecticut's own Evan Burgoyce. Evan makes that long, slow trip to the podium, picking up 15 top 10s, 15 top 5s, and an incredible 4 victories in that red and black striped number 78, Evan Burgoyce.
All right, I'm not very good at this whole public speaking thing, so we'll try this out. So I'd like to start out by congratulating all the other Speedbowl champions for the 2024 season. This season we found a ton of success, and we were able to win 4 races and finish all but 1 race inside the top 5. After wrecking the primary car a few races into the season, we brought out the backup car. It proved to have a ton of speed. To be able to win the 4 races and the final 2 of the season and go off into the off season with all that momentum was a huge positive for us. So I have a huge list of thank yous for everyone that helped out in this season, made everything in my career possible. So thank you, Dad, for everything you do for me. None of any of this would be possible without you. Thank you, Kim, for all the work you do behind the scenes with race day prep and putting up with this crazy hobby we do. Thank you, Chris, for always being there for me, and the rubber chicken. Thank you, Carl, for all your help this year. Spotter Steve, you're the eyes in the sky. We wouldn't be half as successful without you. Even though I forget to thank you pretty much every week I'm in victory lane, or every time I'm in victory lane, I do appreciate you. Thank you, Dave, for all your help and support throughout my entire career. Thank you, Justin, for helping out whenever you can. Thank you, Jeff, Jerry, Alexander Pearl, the whole Pearl family. All your guys' help behind the scenes is a pivotal part of our race program. You guys are the reason I'm up here today. I have to thank all my friends and family for all their continued support. Thank you to all my sponsors, EB Exterminating, Chris's Lawn Care, Sullivan Paving, Lighthouse Signs, Safety by Nana and Gary, Scott in the Ring Goodspeed, Tracy Cooley, JSB Motorsports, Trudeau Motorsports, 482 Designs, Fox Hill Racing, Rad Auto Machine, NH Services, Waddell Communication, Sunoco Race Fuels, Marvin's Midway Auto, and Chassis Pro. Everything you guys do for me means a huge amount. Without all the Speedbowl staff, none of us would be able to race at such a historical racetrack. So thank you, Bruce Beamer, the wrecker crew, all the track crew, Dan the welder, all the ladies in the office, everyone behind the scenes. Thank you to all the contingency sponsors. Thank you, Mitch Bombard of TK Race Photos and Sid's View for all your media content throughout the entire season. So with that, I hope everyone enjoys the rest of the night, and I wish everyone good luck in the 2025 season.
So Evan will receive his Hoosier Tire jacket, of course, the beautiful Cup Trophy. We want to thank also, of course, New England Race Fuels, fueled by Sunoco and John Holland, of course, and of course Hoosier Tire East for that beautiful race jacket. And once again, congratulations to Evan Burgoyce. Now on a Saturday night, race fans, we bring to you our fastest division at the Waterford Speed Bowl, and here to call it is Dave Barabal.
We will start out with our 2024 Rookie of the Year, and I do need to make one more announcement. At the conclusion of our ceremony, we need all of our championship drivers up here on the podium for a championship picture. Our Rookie of the Year drove the number 81. Please welcome Josh Zentek. Don't go too far, Josh. Finishing in 10th with 249 points and unable to attend is Justin Gaidosh. Our 9th place finisher, we just met him with 254 points. Please welcome back Josh Zentek. Finishing in 8th and unable to attend with 257 points, the 2007 SK Modified Track Champion, the Jan Man, Rob Janovic Jr. With a win on June the 1st and 312 points, 7th place finisher John Pulio, and John had to leave a little bit early. Unable to attend tonight, picking up his first career SK win on the 29th of June. Please welcome, well, can't welcome him, 6th place Adam Gaeta with 365 points. With wins on the 11th of May the 8th of June, 20th of July, and the finale, 392 points in 5th, Tim Jordan, who was also unable to attend. The 21, 22, and 2023 track champion is next. He won on June the 15th, 404 points for the Cooker Construction Chassis Pro number 81 of Todd Owen. Unfortunately, also unable to attend, winning on Blast-Off weekend and the 27th of July, 416 points for the Ferguson Motorsports number 11 of Eric Byrne. Finishing in second with 432 points, a win on August 10th and the 5th of September, the high roller, Andrew Moeller. And now for our champion. He was a champion in the legend cars and a champion in the late models. This season, he won on the 25th of May, August 17th, September 14th, and the winner of the SK43 on the 21st of September. 442 points, but his biggest win may have come early in the season when his wife Erin presented him with his twin daughters. Please welcome the driver of the Fowler's Wrecking, number 25, Anthony Flannery Jr.
All right, we'll keep this quick. Let everybody get back to the bar. Good evening, everyone. I'd like to start off by saying thank you to Bruce Beamer, Speedbowl staff, the record crew, and everybody that keeps this place going, right? Without any of them, we wouldn't be here celebrating another great year. I'd like to congratulate all the other competitors this year, not just the champions, but anybody here took the time out to attend, right? You all have something to be proud of this year. Hang your heads high and enjoy tonight. This was a season that wasn't supposed to happen for us. My beautiful wife and I were blessed with the knowledge of having twin girls early in the winter. Life was getting crazier, quicker and quicker with a 2-year-old son at home. I swore up and down to her that we'd pick and choose races and we wouldn't run a full season. Didn't go as planned. April 29th, 2024, my beautiful twin girls were born. 4 days later, with the excuse that I could take my son to the racetrack and give everybody a break, we were at the open practice for the blast-off and we never turned back from there. My wife won't admit it now, but she wanted to race more than I did some weekends. We had a great year and we did our best to stay out of trouble. 4 wins this year and a lot of good luck going our way, and I don't care how good you are. There's plenty of champions out here that had good luck every season, right? Lap cars were good to us this year, and I'll leave it at that. Easy. My crew's got to be one of the most hardworking crews out there. Everyone's dedication and commitment, we're able to run strong and capitalize when needed. With little to no mechanical failures and always searching for more speed. We stayed ahead of the curve and we ran good every week whenever we needed to. The weekly grind can really take a toll on everyone. Crew, guys, family, friends, home life, all take the burden of our sport. Cannot talk about how grateful I am for the support of everyone in my circle. Sacrifice everyone makes so that I can stand here a champion and make this speech. It's one of the most amazing things I've ever been a part of. This is a team sport, as many have said before me. You may say my name above the door, and only my name will show in the record books. Without the people in the background keeping this all together, we wouldn't be here. So I'd like to give a round of applause to not only my crew and my supporters, but to everybody's crew and everybody's supporters here in this room that allow us to do what we do. I'd like to thank all my sponsors. Some have been with me since the Legend Card days. Not many remember me since then, but my boys at Team Critical, Sean and Diego, right from the get-go. Belton Motors, Fowler's Auto Wreck, and Belton Recycling. Some of the OGs. Gary from Gary from Machine Repair of East Hampton, the Mentalist. DC Finishing Touch and Chassis Pro are some of the new ones. Todd Owen, Butch, Daryl, Scooter, Carson, Mike, Brian, everybody at the shop. Everybody right there in Somers, Connecticut makes this happen. You guys jump-started my modified career to what it is today. 3 years strong, and we got a championship to speak for. There's a lot to be said. 4 years in a row, the Waterford Speed Bowl, a car built right there in Somers, Connecticut at Todd Owen's shop, wins the championship right here. You guys have a lot to be proud of, and I'm proud to be a small part of it. I'd like to finish it off with a toast. Let's raise a glass to family, crew guys, sponsors, grandparents, parents, aunts and uncles, everyone that makes this possible for all of us racers. Without you, we wouldn't be here. Here's to ending 2024 with a bang and starting off 2025 with a hell of a time.
And receiving his championship trophy and jacket, our 2024 SK Modified Champion, Anthony Flannery, Jr. Now, before we do our closing remarks, once again, we would like to thank somebody who on a race night is stretched about 15, 16 different ways. She has to hear me complain sometimes about a microphone. Sometimes our drivers complain, sometimes our fans. But at this time, we'd like to make a special presentation to the lady who keeps it all together, keeps us running every week, Heidi McDonough. At this time, we'd like to thank our track supporters in 2024, Monaco Ford, Hoosier Tire East, CWPM, New England Race Fuels, Beamer's Petroleum, and the Pequot Lodge Campground. Our media partners who capture all the action, TK Race Photos, YankeeRacer.com, Passing Bird Photography, and of course, the Vault Sid's Views Productions. In closing, I'd like to bring up John Gates. As we said earlier, we can't do it without you, all of you. You allow us to do something that we love to do. Let's begin the countdown. 113 days to blast off 2025. We look forward to seeing you all. I look forward to again, telling your exploits on the track in another season of excitement at the Speed Bowl, the Roar by the Shore. Good night, everyone. We look forward to seeing you in May.